When we're on the roads, we're surrounded by cameras. Just think of all those speed checks. But did you know that across Yorkshire and Lincolnshire there are hundreds of police cameras that can track your every move just by recognising your number plate?
Sharon Beshanisky died doing the job she loved, gunned down on a Bradford street.
When policewoman Sharon Beshanisky was shot dead 5 years ago, her killers were tracked down by cameras which spotted their car number plate as they tried to escape from Bradford. It was a high-profile success, and now the technology has gone mobile in police cars equipped with cameras which can recognise number plates.
We've got numerous databases, and basically these cameras, one at the front, one on top of the roof, read number plates, and if there's any intelligence or anything linked to any other database like insurance, it'll tell us if there's anything that we need to be looking at.
A transit van drives past and there's a hit from the cameras. The officers decide to take a look. This van's been reported stolen and it's not stopping. Soon a pursuit has begun.
Tango X-ray 4, we've got a vehicle failing to stop, a transit van, York Road. Stand by, going left, 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 onto the green.
The van driver's so desperate to get away, he tries going off-road.
We can do that. Yeah, he's gone off-road and he's gotten through some bollards. Stand by.
By now, the van's travelling at twice the legal speed limit.
60 miles an hour, 60.
120, that's received. Authority has been granted for tactical pursuit, Tango X-ray 4. May I remind you of your responsibilities under the Force Codes of Practice for Pursuit Driving, if you can please acknowledge.
Yes, acknowledged. It's gone off-road. Stand by for next directions.
The van's crashed into the end of a pathway leading out of the park, giving the driver a chance to escape on foot. The police can't find anyone. The van will be taken away to be examined.
A bus driver's told me they've run in towards pub, but he's not sure whether they went in pub or down the side. I think they've gone down the side. We've searched the pub, but there's nobody inside it.
In Newcastle, the driver of this police car killed a young girl as she crossed the road. He'd been speeding to catch a car which, according to ANPR, was involved in thefts, but it turned out the information was out of date. Number plate recognition doesn't always get it right. Critics say it's unnecessary and intrusive.
I think the thing people don't realise is that the central government databases, which have been built up by ANPR, hold details now of 76 billion individual car journeys in the UK. That's 200 for every car owner. I think this is overly intrusive. I think people have a right to leave their house in the morning, go about their day-to-day business without central government logging every single movement that they make.
On patrol in Leeds, the cameras have another hit. Police intelligence suggests this car's linked with burglary.
We'll just turn it off a sec. We'll just jump outside first. Just come onto the pavement. Have you got any documents with you?
No, they're at home, mate.
The car will be checked out. Police want to know where the man's going.
The information that we have is this vehicle's been linked to some criminal activity, i.e. burglary. And obviously our task today is to disrupt criminals, so I'm just going to have a look around his vehicle, just make sure there's no in it that it shouldn't be.
There's nothing suspicious in the car, so the driver's free to go. But the details of the stop will be passed back to police intelligence. Often, the cameras identify vehicles with no insurance. The drivers are prosecuted and their cars are seized. This car isn't insured. It's a routine stop, but it's led to a surprising discovery.
We've just stopped this vehicle here, this Ford Mondeo. It's come back no insurance, so we've got to speak to the driver. As we've been speaking to him, he smells of cannabis, so we've gone and had a look in the vehicle. It's all cannabis individually wrapped in these bags here. Obviously that's cannabis, it smells like cannabis. So looked a little bit further, he's got quite a bit of money on him as well. He's got about £600 in cash. So because of what we've found, we believe he's possibly dealing drugs, so he's been arrested.
Without the cameras, this suspected drug dealer wouldn't have been stopped. West Yorkshire Police won't say how many ANPR cameras they have or where they all are. According to official guidelines, they can keep information from the cameras for as long as they think necessary.
So what would you say to people who say that their civil liberties are being infringed?
I personally, as a member of the public, not speaking as a police officer, I've got no problem with it, but I do appreciate the views of other people who actually do feel that their liberty is being impinged. But what I will say to them is, this isn't about catching me or you, law-abiding citizens. This is about catching criminals and taking them off the street.
On patrol at night, 4 young men are stopped.
Sticker spots on the field.
Their car's linked with burglary.
Where are you going to? You're going to where, sorry? To town. What's your name?
2 of the men give false names.
He's not the guy on the photograph.
No, he's not. Front seat passenger tells us that he's okay and he's a semi-professional footballer and they're all working class people, and basically we have to move on and go catch some criminals. Actually checking them out, they are all criminals, and they were giving us false details, as we suspected right from the start.
One of the men is carrying the key to a high-performance Audi, which he says belongs to his boss. The police aren't satisfied with his story.
You and you are both under arrest on suspicion of conspiracy to commit burglary. All right? You don't have to say anything with my defence. If you don't mention unquestioned, something which left the line of court, anything you do say may have given evidence. All right? Right, you pop.
They're off to the cells and their car's been seized. Some people don't like ANPR, but the police believe it helps cut crime.
Surely they're there to catch criminals. What can be the problem with that?
Well, I think you're getting into a situation where you're attempting to create criminals. I think if there are criminals, people who've stolen cars, people who should have surveillance put upon them, the police should make an individual effort to track down those people by conducting surveillance of them, rather than making us all criminals and subjecting all of us to really this very intrusive form of invasion of privacy.
I want to reassure the public that it isn't about catching you speeding, it isn't about catching you when it's not wearing your seatbelt or anything like that. This is purely to catch your criminals that are causing damage to our communities, to make the streets and our communities a lot safer.